Hope all you guys have had a good night. No, auto corrupt is the bane of phone typers. Um, so apparently I acquired this game some time ago, played for about 30 minutes, and I don't remember a single thing about it other than what I went and read on the store page. I know it's an idle game. Let's find out, I suppose. Yeah, no, smartphones aren't very smart when it comes to space bars. I know. It's bad. You must be the new recruit. I'm Aliseth, the master of the Mages Guild here. Normally I would give you a tour of the entire Mages Guild hall, but fortunately today we've run into a slight problem. All of our research experiments seem to have broken loose somehow. Either faulty magic or sabotage. Either way, they're running rampant, and oh, oh, okay. We gotta hurry and get these things. Oh, it's gonna be one of these. Okay. Okay, I don't know how much of this we'll be playing because this definitely isn't the that explains why I didn't keep at it. Okay. That explains so much why I only played it. Oh, shit. That explains so much why I only played it for 30 minutes. Okay. We'll turn on this auto clicker for just a minute while I don't think we want. Do we want that picture for us? Who do we want to be? Hmm. Suppose we. What do you think, Ghost? Which one should we pick? 10% chance every 30 seconds to find 1,000 auto collects. Yeah, okay. Finding more stuff to let us do things passively. You know, that actually sounds kind of nice. Because this is who we are by default. Let's go with the Conjurer. The ability to get free. Okay. So liquid gold. We have 46 liquid gold. Let's improve our magic damage and our mage health. Yes, I am actually using some measure of semi-auto clicker for this because, good God. Could you imagine how long this would take if I wasn't? Okay. Yeah, so basically what I already did, it was telling me I should do. Okay. It looks like at level 10 we're getting access to another to skills. Um yeah, if it makes you feel better, I'm not too sure about this game either. I honestly I don't even know how long this has been in my Steam account. Yeah. I don't even know if it will keep playing this, you know. All right, and that unlocked skills, and of course, as soon as I opened it, yep, for every 10 magician levels, okay. Okay, so what? I start with one shield. All right, yeah, let's go with shield regen because more shield power is good. All right, we've got 205. Let's increase. And it is worth noting with our current guy, we have a 10% chance to just randomly gain 1,000 auto clicks, which apparently is something we actually do have to ration out. Hmm. Yeah. I am honestly, this game doesn't feel like this game gives you enough information. I'm not sure I want to keep playing this, but I've committed for at least a little bit. Yeah. I this I have not been back on the Factorio server. I probably should. You know, I'll probably try to get on a little bit today before I go to bed. Why? What chaos did you get up to on it? Okay. All right. When you asked it that way, I thought you'd done something ridiculous. You know what? It just occurred to me. Why am I doing this instead of playing on the Factorio server? You know what? Should we pivot to Factorio? Honestly, it wouldn't even really bother me. I don't think. Hmm? Yeah, I'm kind of feeling like that too. Let's take out this experiment just because it is bonus liquid gold. Yeah. Yeah, let's get out of this. All right. Well, I'll just leave it sitting here for a minute while I might as well let it keep going. All right. Now let's get the game off there. All right. Yeah, y'all are staring at Fabula Ultima for a minute. I don't know what I was thinking with that game. I apologize. All right, let's see if Factorio is actually going to boot up for me instead of being a little brat like it was the other night. All right, well, give it just a moment while it finishes loading because it's there. We go. Now I see Factorio finally. There we go. Looks like it's not being a brat. I'm actually having to run in the experimental version for it not to be a pain in my butt. All right, so you said you did some work on it, huh? Looks like you also ran through the research that we had available. So let's get more research going. How is the current research being fueled? Okay, yeah, we should have more than enough for that. Yeah, I thought I made those too. Whoops. All right, I'll have to get those two made. What's our map? Oh, yeah, it's a lot of. Well, the good news is I don't see any biters, so they're not spreading at least. Go down. Oh god, our iron is half out. All right, we got the uranium there. We've got what little steel production I set up. We got our circuits. All right. How you doing, Slim? It's been a while. All right, so yeah, this down here was actually intended to be trying to remember yeah, it's supposed to be that. How you doing, Slim? It's been a while, man. I am back to daytime. Yes. Oh, nice. Yeah, I saw you on it the other day. I was going through my stuff and realized, oh, I did buy it. I forgot I had bought it. You know, I bought it just so it would be available, but I didn't think my computer was going to be capable of running it at the time, and apparently it is. Yeah, so once this gets built properly, this is going to be the iron. There's something missing here. No, that doesn't make sense. Oh, I see what's wrong. That's supposed to be like that. It's not supposed to be one there. Learning progression in the game. I'm gonna have to take a serious look at it. It means yeah, I'm gonna have to start. I'm gonna have to take the time to take a bigger look at it because I've been putting off taking a look at it. Taking a real look at it because I was getting a little burnt out from Space Engineers, so I've been staying off of it. just do that. And that. So when are we getting you on Factorio, Slim? Also, one of our researches got done. Nice. We have steel furnaces available now. Right. Don't use the space bar, Kira. All right. So once these are completed, it's the kind of the proper ratios of what you need to get one science per minute for research. So that's kind of what I built it for, just because because I had, because I didn't know you guys were working on that one up there until you said you were. That was what this build was for, was us getting research set up. But I'm not going to complain about us having more research. Huh. Oh, that sounds like it's going to be more fun with a bunch of people than it will be solo for sure. Keep doing that. I set up circuits just so I wouldn't have to do that, and apparently I forgot to grab some. Is it a real build if it doesn't have lights? We want to be able to see things at night. Why wouldn't we want lights? Also, this music feels dissonant. Oh god, let me change the music. This does not feel like the right music. Let me fix the music. Oh, let me throw down the industrial music. There's no projectors now. What? That feels weird. That feels wrong on some level for there not to be any. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get some of those going soon. Ghost, if you're back, it'll make you happy to know that I'm researching trains. So what it sounds like is everything we've been used to is going to have to be completely rewritten. Oh, there's so many mm, sounds like it's going to give me a head an aneurysm trying to figure it all out. Well, looks what it sounds like you're saying is that I should definitely reinstall it after I uninstalled it to save space. One moment, guys. Oh, stress. And I can't even close the door after stressing. Oh, sorry about that. Nothing like familial death threats to start the day off. You think it's easier to understand? All right. I'll have, like I said, I'll have to take a look into it. Probably not today, not after the threat I just got put under, but actually, can I make any? Yeah, I can. Those will be nice to have. All right, that'll make our research go a lot faster. Yeah, I want to go ahead and start getting the pump jacks queued up. All right. Ooh, there's a. Why is that in such a nice spot? I mean, it's such a bad spot. Wait, wait. There's something all the way down here. This is what Ghost was talking about. Oh, a radar all the way down here. Oh, there's biters. All right, looks like we refound the biters. Good to know. Um, I don't normally like going to the other side of the bus, especially because you never know how big the bus is going to end up in the long run. But it looks like I need to in order to hmm. I don't want circuits on the bus. I mean, not circuits. I don't want iron gear, copper cable, or iron sticks on the bus. Those are simple enough median stages that we can just make them to order. Circuits are different. They're multi ingredient. I can make hmm, you know what? Oh, nice. That is nice. Nice. Circuit network's done. We probably won't even use it much, but it's nice to have it available. Um, I'm not very good with circuits. Hmm. All right. We do kind of need a gun turret build. Let's let's queue up a few more. Why are you doing that? So we do need a gun turret build because we're going to need to manufacture a lot of them for defense purposes. We're going to go with how do we want to do this? This is going to be. Oh, all our fluids showed up. All right. There we go. This is going to be gears, iron gear wheels, and we're going to have one down and it'll go. Each one will go down onto a belt that will deposit into. We'll go with an iron chest. All right. And the way this is going to work here, we'll have iron coming in on one side of the belt. And copper coming from the other. There we go. And that will start. Oh, right. It does need these queued up as turrets. There we go. There we go. Now we'll start chunking out plenty of turrets for us to make defenses with. First one should be coming out any moment now. know what I need to do. Whole reason I made bigger ones. There we go. Oh. Yes, it's ugly as sin, but he'll start chunking out turrets while we build up towards, you know, bigger and better things. And I think we do need. I hate. We need. What do you call it? We need a mall for our basic logistics stuff. It is that time. And especially because we're about to get additional better logistics stuff. We need a bus for it. I mean, we need a mall for, you know. Yep. No, that sums me up pretty well. That sums me up pretty well, and you know it, Slim. Yep. I think we'll build the mall right up here. That way we don't have to go all the way to the bottom of the tracks to get to it. Actually, we're going to want it right here because we do need access to the electronic circuits. Oh, don't do that. You got me good with that one, Slim. You got me good with that one because my family is actually up my ass about stuff right now. Oh, you got me good with that one. You got me good with that one. All right, so first up, let's take it from the top. We need. That's gonna be conveyors. Not conveyors. Conveyors, underground. Sorry, belts, underground belts, and the splitters. Which actually, that's wrong. It's gonna be gears first. A double, no, just one of gears. We'll probably put another down here. I don't know yet. Then belts. 1, 2, 3. Undergrounds. Yep, that sums it up. Do we want to use? Do we want me to design one, or do we want me to just find a pre-built from my blueprints? Because I'm sure I have one somewhere. In fact, I know I do. It's just a matter of where. Yeah, see an early logistics mall right there. Do we want to take the easy way out and just use one that somebody else did, or we want to take the time to design our own.
Oh, behave. Yeah. Yeah, baby. Yeah.
That is a lot of freaking. That is a lot of gears. Suppose it makes sense. It needs iron here, iron circuits, and red circuits. Why doesn't he? Oh, that's for the upgrade to the later. Oh, okay. We don't need reds now. But what we do need is about 1,000 more of everything. Wait, let me look at that blueprint again. Okay, so it's not missing anything. It's just we don't have access to a lot of the later stuff on it. Okay, they made the blueprint so we could just put the other one down over it. That's actually kind of nice of them. Ghost, we got your trains. Oh, by the end of it, we will absolutely need millions. That's not even you know uh which one will I need? Yeah, no. Any good Factorio base involves millions of belts and inserters and everything else. That's not even a question. It's almost like you just asked me if water is wet. No. Oh, I don't need those. Never mind. I had more being constructed and I didn't even notice. All right. Yeah, I'll just say this. Whoever designed this went full mad scientist, and I'm glad they did because I'm not sure I could have. That's missing. I suppose it also. Huh. Weird. I mean, I'd love to get you in some Factorio with us, you know? Bro, we miss you. It's been a while since we got to play with you. Is work starting to finally ease up on you a little? Ooh, bro, I don't know how you do it. I don't know how you do it other than just sheer insanity. 'Cause I'm freaking worn out with just my 40 a week. Ooh, I missed one. There we go. I know, at least in the U.S., there are labor laws against that many hours, at least in certain states. But they be wilding on you guys out there, man. Oh, I do have a couple long-handeds. I saw a couple. Are there more? There's got to be more. I just don't have them available. That's the kind of excessive work that screams, "Boss isn't paying me enough." So what I'm hearing is management isn't very good at making management decisions, and you're paying for it. Because that's what that sounds like. Yeah, that just sounds like management isn't very good at their jobs, and they're taking that out on you, man. For I don't like that for you, man. I don't like that for you. There ain't no job that should expect people to do 14-hour shifts, especially especially not after they've already done 5 12s in a row. Yeah, even being on a wage instead of a salary, there is a limit for the safety of the employee. Also, it's weird because most companies wouldn't want you working that much because it's a financial liability. That's what's got me weirded out here is most companies would consider one employee working that much a financial liability. If that one employee leaves, well, who's going to do his job? Oh, so it absolutely is a management being negligible, situation. They've instead of replacing employees that have left, they've opted to just leave one person to do it all. I see what you mean. Yep, yeah, that is a thing that they do. And my power is probably starting to struggle a little. I need to go expand it. Yep, there's that is. Ooh, our iron is suffering too. This patch is not big enough for the both of us. Yeah, I'm gonna have to rebuild our iron patch after I get that set up. That should help our power situation. Yep, we're up to 10.8 when we're still only pulling 7.6. All right. That helps up power a lot. This is the problem I need to solve, and the reason why I was like, no, we need to build our iron properly in the first place, not wing it and fix it once it goes wrong. All right, I should have enough of. That's gonna be the filtered inserter if I remember correctly. Um, oh, we're missing a long arm inserter here. That's what I was missing. There we go. I have to go replace that one long-handed inserter that I took out. All right. Oh, I need look. There's another long-handed inserter ghosting me in the middle of that. Wonderful. Couldn't even see it. Did they really, really? They just put one way out there just for that. All right. So I need one more long-handed inserter. I saw that. We have cars, by the way, too. I'm sure I would probably enjoy it, but I've also got enough various games I've been playing that feels like taking on another would be excessive, you know? All right. And now to finish filling out this section. I know why it's there. Oh, hey, look, more long-handed inserters I don't have. All right, and I think, yeah, no, legitimately, it's just red inserters now. All right, and that should have everything running now. Now we'll have red, the yellow, the slowest, and the middle tier of yeah, we have the slowest and the middle tier of our belts. So now let me just light it up so it actually looks decent. Really, we cranked it. Okay, I'm gonna have to go build more on in just a minute. me just put down some lights so we can be civilized. Make sure I've got them all lit. There we go. Oh, I missed one. Yeah, we are suffering on the resources end. When it comes to Factoria, you don't want just good enough for now. You want a future proof, and we did not future proof, and it shows. Ooh, screw it. I'll use fast. Oh, I got so lucky there. Didn't have to run back. All right, what's that put our power at? 14.4, but all right, yeah, we gotta. I'm probably gonna need to double that once we get the once I get the iron back up and running. All right, it's time to rebuild. All right. A little more cleanup necessary. Oh, there's a. I'll just have to sit powerless for a minute. All right. Let's get. All right. There we go. Do need to do some cleanup on it because, well, there's a lot that was not needed. All right. No, 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 no. Wrong one. Wrong one. Woo. So this is a blueprint that exists, and I'm going to try to clean it up a little in post, so to speak. At least for these middle spots here. Clean up the double poles. There we go. And the nice thing here is the way that blueprint works. It even takes into account the not gonna lie, I'm gonna be extremely lazy about this and just straight pipe them in without anything else fancy going in. Yep. Everything that doesn't require military science is now, or finding something in the world is now queued up. Good for you, Junior. All right, and that gets iron ore back flowing into the. Oh no! All right, we should have iron ore, iron ingots, iron plates start hitting the belt again. Now that our furnace stacks are getting ore again. Speaking of, get that out of my inventory. This one will fade off pretty quickly, I think. It's right on the edges. I wouldn't be. Yeah, that one will die before I get to the other side of the patch, probably. Oh, miracle of miracles, it hasn't. I should not be making. They pseudo automated gears earlier. I should not be. Yeah, I already knew there were going to be quite a few that faded out really fast just because of how we uh set up on it. But if this can if this can hold out until the next time Ghost and Steve and I all three play as a team, it'll be doing us well. All right, what's our power like? Still succeeding despite everything I just put on it. Okay. It'll go down a little as the iron backfills, but I'm probably gonna want to check the copper soon. Hmm. Just staging up for the next row of it. Yeah. Oh right, I gotta go reconnect to that one. Oh wait, he already got reconnected. Good. All right. The ore is flowing. The what we have of a bus should be starting to backfill. Where do we get the filtered inserters? Or whatever that one is. No, oh wait, no. Filtered inserters went away. That's right. Um oh, so this one can actually just be removed whole hog. Cool. I do want to set up a mini mall for the train stuff, which means I have to get regular stone on the bus. Well, we've got one spot left. Where is our stone, by the way? Oh, right, our stone is this little piece of refuse. I forgot that was what we had for our stone. Hmm. Is this really the only stone we found? There's one all the way over here. We're gonna need to tap that iron ore soon, I think. There's another one over here. Really isn't a great iron, a great one to pick from. Great, fantastic. Uh, Have a bus for this now. Really? And fortunately, it looks like the iron shortage we temporarily put ourselves through kept this from properly backfilling. Got to figure out where our best path through this convoluted Catholic shitstorm is. All right. Okay. Let's take you. Probably another 100 of you too. All right. So before we get any further, our goal is there. I feel dirty for how I'm spaghettiing this. All right, we got stone onto the belt. Yeah, it'll be a little annoying to smelt it to order for for things, but considering that walls and trains are the only thing that I know of that needs stone on the belt, I'm going to be okay with it. I just want to give it a minute, make sure it does follow the path I've planned. Looks like it will. All right. So we were talking about getting military science up and running. Okay, you stop running. You're just wasting materials. Um, let's see. I think I do have a blueprint from right. Really? Just one? Okay. That threw me off there. This is doable. Why is my I think I just had a brain fart. Give me a moment. Okay. Oh, either way, we're gonna get an armor piercing shop set up here. What? Okay, I see what they've done here. Okay, that's that's how that is. All right. Yeah, that's how that is. Let me. See, this one is copper. God, I wish I had more time, but I'm running into the end of when I'm going to be able to play today. Why am I trying to build? I've got a literal mall up here for grabbing that stuff. But actually, a really simple build. I'm actually a little disappointed in myself for. I didn't build it far enough off. All right. Well, this is where we learn a lesson in making things work. Let's go grab more splitters. As far as copper goes, that's copper. That gets us our All right. And as for you, I want you going this way anyway. There you are. And 1, 2, 3. And that should kick off. I'm upset at myself for that, but it's working. Might take a little time to saturate, as these things do. But that's semi-automated piercing ammo. And I'll even make it so it's a full belt instead of just a half belt. All right. The next one we need for military science is grenades, which is steel, and all right, and this is where we need to do the walls. You know what? The wild thing is, really, just, oh right, right. Yeah, if we go look at our tech, which is currently lagging behind because we haven't seen oil yet. Need 30 for that, 100 for that, 200, 300, 300. Military really isn't going to give us a lot in the early. It'll help us later on, though, if we need it. Let's see. That's still making them. You know what? Instead of rebuilding our grenade build, you know what? No, I want more grenades than that. Let's see. What do we have in the way of quick and dirty grenade builds? Whoa. All right, we need a few things. Let's go grab some more gear. Yeah, I think is in the newest version, they instead of having a separate inserter for filters, they just gave filters to all inserters. I think a lot of players appreciated that. I'll be full honest. Oh, wonderful. I forgot to get. And I forgot the assemblers. Wonderful. What am I missing here? Steel, which wasn't on the list of things I needed to bring in. I'm pretty sure. All right. Well, we're going to have to work steel in there somehow because this says, yeah, red. All right. Yeah, no, I gotta work steel in there. I've also got to build a proper steel build, but that's a or somebody does, but that's a whole separate circus to deal with. All right. All right, so we have armor piercing and grenades here. Now we just need walls for the military. But I really just cannot be. Yeah, no, I haven't eaten yet today. I'm tired. I gotta clean. I gotta do a lot of work today before I can go to bed. So I'm gonna let you guys go. Sorry about missing yesterday. Work didn't let me out till nearly 8:30.